All right. Let's see it. Let's see the roll call. Let's see that. Twitch, working. YouTube, working. Restream, unfortunately. Working. I mean, fortunately for now, but still. Bugger off, Restream. Alerts. Time will yet tell, won't they? Won't they? Let's see about that. Stream Elements has been troublesome. You know, troublesome indeed. Troublesome indeed. All right. Lurks, very important. Are we current? That is way more than MySpace top 8. That is too many people. Too many. Who do I cut? Who do I cut? Who do I cut? Who do I cut? You. And you. Hate to do it to you. Hate to do it to you. Too many. Too many. We gotta... Gotta cut those numbers down. We gotta cut those numbers down. It's just the way it is. Just the way it be. It's just the way it do. Okay. I think we're there. I think we're all set. Is there music playing? There is music playing. All right. Bet. Greetings. Salutations. All. Very good to see you. Very good to have you. I am of mixed emotions today. I have much to share, and I am. There's a lot. There's a lot. So, let me get. We'll get to the stuff. The things. Stopper. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. Get ready to shake the snow globe. Ah, lass, I was here on time. I was here exactly on time tonight. Squirrel, it's good to see you, my friend. Good to see you indeed, Paul. Welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome. Guts, hello, hello. Mel, welcome, gang. Welcome, welcome. Wild, welcome. It's good to see you. Happy Weekend's Eve to a disappointment pack. My goodness. All right, Guts is on it. On it with the disappointment. You got it. Here I am. Here I be. Here I be. Okay. Before anyone snipes one. Very fast, very fast. I drop content. Hydrate. Oh, okay. We're gonna hydrate. We're gonna hydrate, and we're gonna hydrate. We're gonna do both. All right. I drop content. Ready? Go. Okay. I really do need to use iDrop content more often. I really do need to be remembering to do that, and I'm not. But it's just so sad, you know, it just makes you cry your eyes out. I'm not gonna cry tonight, by the way. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna keep it together. I'm gonna keep it together. It's too short of a stream to be falling apart. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Gotta zen out. Okay, hydrate. Hydrate, where'd it go? Okay. We're hydrated. Hydrated. Did you get a haircut? I got, yes, indeed. We did this haircut. I think we could have done a little bit better on the fade right here in this spot. But yeah, we did a haircut. Thank you. This is Hot Bride and I have done haircuts for a long time now. I did a little bit of a poor job on the flat top, but we were also in a hurry. We were also in a hurry. I had a lot to do. I had important stuff to do on Thursday, and I needed to try and bang it all out because there were a lot of important correspondences that I needed to tackle. So, yes, thank you. I'm trying. Do be trying. Chair stream at your convenience. Oh my gosh. Go get some smooches for a dopamine kick. I just got here, madam, I swear. Much as I love the smooches. Okay. I just smooched this goyle 2 seconds ago, and I'm feeling awfully spoiled. There we go. I'm gonna walk up the stairs and give her smooches. I'm gonna do that. Less than capable arms of chair, you guys. You know, you're in charge, okay? Because chair can't be. Because chair can't be. All right, I'm back. Binge. Hello, Binge. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. When did you cry? I didn't. You mean just now when I had the eye drops? I'm not gonna cry tonight. I already said that. I already made that perfectly clear. Yes, hydration. Indeed. Duckling, it's good to see you. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. How many disappointments am I up to now? 9. 9 of them. Well, it's a few. It's a few. Oh, hey. Jack, hello, Jack. Good to see you. Welcome. Happy Weekend's Eve. Happy Weekend's Eve. Scrumptious one, I hope. I hope. But I said at your convenience. Yeah, then I was gonna forget, Mel. There was no, like, I don't know, I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget. I'm a forgetful person. I have a lot going on in my brain, and I can't hold it all simultaneously. So, you know, it's like a sieve, and it's all just flooding out miserably. It's very sad. It's all very sad. Okay. We're current. We're good. We're Gucci. Sabrina! Hello, Sabrina. Welcome. How's you? How's you doing? Very good to have you in. Very good to have you in. She said 1 smooch, yes. But what about second smooches? Duckling, I like it. But what about second smooches? Very good. Very good reference. Very good. A human of character, human of class. Listen, this particular duckling. Still getting threatened with snow, and there is none. Wow, that's being bullied, Mel. That's like here. Reno's always like, here comes the snow. It's gonna be a foot of snow. Woo! And then it's like, oh, rain instead. Very sad. It's very sad. The whole thing. The whole thing. The whole thing. Nine, I know it, Guts. Kind of a lot of disappointment. Suki, hello, Suki. Do you like that? You see that? Okay, Suki, what do you think of that one, though? I just saw your response. What? Come on, the black blood, madam. Come on. Like, Hot Pride was like, no, absolutely no shot. No way, don't care. It's a begonia. Not gonna happen. But I'm like, it might be worth the trouble. I also liked the Junelli, whatever the one was after that, the one with the pink. That one I have mixed feelings on. I don't love it as much, obviously, but the black though, it's kind of sexual. I'm conflicted. You knew she was gonna say that though. You knew that because she had said in the previous one, this year, gang, begonias. No, bollocks. I say bollocks. I said it. Everyone's thinking it. I'm just saying it. Bollocks. Good. A bit weary. Long day. Oh my goodness. Wearied from the day. I got you, Duckling. I know where that goes. I've got more to share on that front. More to share. Shaved my year-plus-old beard off today. It was about a foot long. 1/3 of a meter. I kept a mustache. Trimmed it with scissors and all. Wow. Very sophisticated, my friend. Very sophisticated. Jeepers. I understood that reference. How did you understand that reference, Mel? Jail. Commodore, today's Friday in California. It is. It's true. Weekend's Eve. Weekend's Eve is nigh. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, Commodore. I was thinking the same thing, though. Like, my begonias are looking pretty good right now. I'm feeling confident. I know it's terrible. What's funny is ours was looking good. And then we were like, all right, well, let's leave it alone for 10 seconds. Powdery Mildews back. We just lost like half of the angel wing. So, okay, we didn't lose half, but might as well. Might as well, Bav. Might as well be. It's a train wreck. And I'm like, no. I don't know. I don't have the code cracked. Do you? Do you have the code cracked, Suki, or is it luck, do you think? Honest question. Tink, am here. Hello, Tink. Welcome, my friend. Joke. Hello, Joke. Very good to have you both, gentlemen. Gentlemen, very good. Zombie. Very zoom. No begonias. Very bad. See? But that black blood, though. Oi. Jail Mel. Skittles! Tell her. Tell her. Ugh, maximum security prison. I was like, Skittles, even if she's not here, she will arrive. She'll feel it in the force. Cause a disturbance indeed. A disturbance indeed. Oi. So happy. So happy, Wild. Is that right? Are so happy? Why are so happy? Is it because we're talking about begonias? Because in which case, teach me, Senpai. Teach me. How do you do second breakfast? Do I get a phone call now? Yeah, second breakfast. Oh my gosh. I swear. Soki, I know, that's what I'm asking. I'm conflicted too. No, she says. Wow. Oh my gosh. Really good chicken pot pie soup. Ooh, chicken pot pie is S tier, you guys. Chicken pot pie is like actual chef's kiss. Oh. Frickin'. Pound, how you doing, Pound? My Lanta, this amazing man. Looking better than this old-timey bank, than an old-timey bank robber. My goodness gracious. But they do be to the nines, though, Pound. To the nines, are they? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Begonias. Wow. Jack's on the Hot Bride's side on this. Begonias. I think I have the code cracked for them, and I think it was just that one troublemaker. Mine are living actually outdoors at the moment. I'm curious, Suki. Do you think that the powdery mildew is as bad outside as it is inside? Obviously, with pests, they're taken care of better outside than in. But what about that mildew? Like, what kind of twisted game are we playing here with that horrible mildew? That's our only problem with the begonias. So, I don't know the thing. Fellow Aussie chat. Oh my gosh. Oh, and my fast went well. Good. Extended it to midday instead of the morning. Only stopped when I was getting electrolyte headaches. Salt wasn't enough. I got you, Commodore. I got you. Well, good for you. Good for you. I broke it. I waited a little bit into my day, but not that long. It was like 10 or 11, something like that. My usual time for breakfast. So, pie. By the way, I saw it, Skittles. I went back and found it. I did find it, yes. But it was, the only comment was you after you came back saying something like, I see how it is. I leave, I come back, and we're still talking about pie without me, or something like that. But yes, I did see it. It was in there. It was only one comment, though. It was only one remark. So I don't know what else everybody else was getting up to, because I didn't go back through the VOD. I just found your remarks. I'll have to go back through the mod. You know, with all my spare time. With all my spare time. Yeah. Powdery mildew is preventable mostly because you can still get unlucky or drop the ball in winter, and that's the danger zone. I mean, it's preventable, Suki, yes, but I don't like doing preventative maintenance. Pretty much if a plant can't handle its dumb, stupid self, in terms of like pests or mildew, I don't want it. I don't want to be like washing it each week and soaking it with neem oil. I know that that would have worked, but I've got too many plants. If I had a tiny collection, maybe. But we have too many plants. Too many, what is Hot Bride? Too many mouths to feed. Too many mouths to feed. That's what it is. That's what it is. Just happy the week is done. 'Tis the weekend, and I'm able to catch your stream, and I am glad to have you here, Wild. Yes, I am. It is, though it is week's end, indeed, my work is doubled this weekend, unfortunately. Tripled? Something. I don't know. My weekend is a nightmare, and I'll be sharing that with you guys here in a minute. But yes, I have quite a big announcement to make tonight. Quite a big announcement to make. Speaking of the crazy busy. Busy. Friday was quite busy. Finalized design for Toyota. Wow. First psychologist sesh. The AC technician come out to see the thing. Then dinner with my best friend. Busy day indeed. When do you go back, Serena? When do you have to start? You did say that the road trip was like the last hurrah, but like, are you back in it now? You said finalized design, so are you in? You back in the swing? How you feeling? How's your back? All the questions. Species dependent. Some are definitely more susceptible. Yes, that's obviously the case because, Soki, that palm leaf begonia, the luxurians, has never had it. It's never had any problems whatsoever. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. So I get that. But that freaking Sophie Sociel, awful. The seal. 8. Fuzzy leaf begonias are the most prone for sure. Aren't they all fuzzy? Or do you just mean like the really like velvety ones? Apparently saying in this, please let Toyota know to stop putting displays the size of tablets in their dashboard. Signed, 4Runner. Hilarious. Hilarious. Blinker fluid. Already done joke. Check in the box. Thump gotcha. Thump gotcha. Figured out. We're good. Any tips for electrolyte supplements? Absolutely, Commodore. I do a snake juice mixture that is jeez. I don't remember the proportions. I don't have it. The YouTube view count. Convinced the counter is broken. I proclaim 3K. Oh, thank you, YouTube view count. That is... Thank you. That is very generous. Thank you for the tip. Yes, gang, the plant stream is still doing its thing. Look, house tour. I think that works. There it is. There you go. That thing is... if it's not at 3K, it's close, or so I'm being told by various people through various means. Thank you guys. It's very neat that that video is doing as well as it is. It's very fun. Thank you guys for sharing it around. Thank you guys for giving it a second to watch. Mute the tab and play it in the background. That's very fun. If it's not at 3K right now, and it's close enough, just you guys here could just pull up a tab, mute it, hit play, let it go in the background, and we'll get to 3K by the end of tonight. So pretty cool. Pretty swell of you, gotta say. Commodore, I did a talk on fasting, and I talked about the snake juice recipe, which in ours is magnesium sulfate, I think. Which is a food grade Epsom salt. That is that. Then a potassium chloride, I believe, which is a product called No Salt. It's a table salt alternative that's just potassium. Then pink Himalayan salt. Then what am I missing here? Potassium, magnesium, sodium. There's another one. There's another one like that, and I can't think of it. But then you put in some apple cider vinegar. Gross, I know. And if you want to risk the like 5 calories that come with it, like half of a lemon worth of juice. And all of that solves all of the electrolyte problems. But there's also a company that I am hashtag not sponsored by called Element. It's the letters LMNT, Element, and they do electrolyte packets that contain all of that stuff. You just add them to water, so you could cheat. It's a little expensive per packet, so I don't like go in for that unless I'm doing fasting, like real fasting, like long-term fasting. But there you go. There's all of my wisdom. Yeah, we're going. Corpse! Hello, Corpse! Welcome in, my friend. How are you, madam? How are you? I hope that Weekend's Eve finds you well. Very good to see you. Thank you for sharing your friend's stream. I missed it because I was not here, but that's very kind of you to share your friend's thing. Right here is a fun one. This is the matchup I was thinking earlier. Corpse, Sabrina, Corpse. So, Sabrina, Corpse here, we had the privilege of meeting the other night, and they informed us that their friend is a streamer from South Africa. And I was like, is that so? Small world. It's all coming together, baby. We're making connections. So, yep. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. Can't you just Scorched Earth? Who is Scorching Earth? Skittles? I don't even remember what we're talking about anymore. Oh, you mean begonias? Yes, light them on fire. That's what I'm saying. Vacation's over. Every day's busy again. Got it. Okay. Got it. Preventable as in keeping the begonias in an air flowy area and not too moist. That's the problem, Sookie. This place is pretty humid now. We don't get the leaves wet. We learned that lesson is like, don't get the leaves wet and stuff like that. But we've got a pretty humid house. And I'm given to understand that they like humidity, but it's like they like the humidity, but they can't handle the humidity. We have a lot of good airflow. We gave it really good airflow for a while. The problem is it developed a powdery mildew anyways, and then we were just, with the fans, blowing those spores onto other plants. So I'm conflicted about all of that. Not too humid. Oh my God. 4 a.m. for me. Haven't been to bed yet. Corpse, what are you, crazy? Brendo, what are you doing? You gotta sleep. Sleep is important. I remember talking about pie in October, then again in November. Comes up quite a bit, Guts. It does. It does indeed. Went back on Monday already. It was fine. Like I never left. Okay. Like, well, you know, for better or worse. For better or worse. Joe! Welcome in, Joe. Very good to see you. I hope that Weekends Eve finds you well and that 2025 is treating you right so far. It is to be hoped. It is to be hoped. Yeah, 3K, I know, it's kind of nuts. Hashtag plant tour on loop till 3K or bust. Duckling, that's very sweet. If any of you are doing that, thank you. If any of you are just watching that thing on loop, I'm grateful. I'm grateful as heck for you. Thank you. Currently incapable of clicking the link himself. Who? Me? What do you mean? No, I don't have the time, Joke, nor the inclination. I don't want to go digging around. I don't want to be one of those people who fusses over the numbers all of the time, you know? And wet leaves, they hate wet leaves. They will cause mildew. Right. Love apple cider vinegar. Oh. I hate it, Suki. I hate it so much. Let me just pull it up on my Switch now. Guts. Redmond salt makes a good one too. Nice. When I was a kid, I would do shots of vinegar because I love the taste. Suki, you're such a, like, you're so metal. You know that? You're like, you're just, who even are you? If you guys knew half, nay, a quarter of what I know about Suki's life and the people in her crew know about her life, you'd be like, how? How does one... Wild. Absolutely wild. 5 calories. Sounds like a hell of an insulin response. Yeah, Commodore, it's like, there's a lot of debate in the fasting community about how some people are like, well, technically that breaks a fast. Others will say that's not enough of an insulin response to kick you out of keto. So if you're in it for the ketosis benefits of fasting and so forth, and if you're not in it for the ketosis benefits, like, it doesn't matter anyways. And as a guy, you don't fall into ketosis until 48 hours of fasting. Ladies hit it at 36 hours because they get to cheat. But yeah, 48 hours anyways. So if you're still within those 48 hours, you're fine to have the lemon juice anyhow. Yeah. And now I do shots of vinegar because it's good for me and because I love the taste. Oh my gosh. Madness. You sound terrible on my Twitch, on my Switch, but that's not your fault. It's Nintendo's fault. Ha! Nah, I take blame. I take the blame. I'm at least part of this thing. Mr. Duckling and I have been attempting keto. Oh, and the electrolytes help a ton. Ketovore. Oh, Ketovore. Interesting. Electrolytes help a ton with keto flu. Yeah. Yup. That's snake juice, though. Back before I had the pleasure of making your acquaintance, Madam Duckling, at the beginning of this year, in like February, March? I don't remember when that was. You guys would have to tell me. I did a talk on fasting and the science of fasting and all of that. There was a whole night dedicated to it. Did we do 2 nights? We might have done 2 nights. I'm not sure. But I do long-term fasts, and so I talked a lot about that. We talked about the science of it, and it was a ton. It was fun. It was a good time. It was a good time. It was a good in. Pain-induced insomnia is a pain in the ass. Yeah, that sounds terrible, Corpse. I am sorry. I am sorry. I have had insomnia. I had insomnia last night, which is because I had to go to bed so early, which is really lousy because military stuffs. Also, incidentally, this is the first night since those long-term fasts, incidentally, where I don't have any anti-tilt. Nay, I have but my water, which, yes, is Skittles and Tweeties and a handful of rest of Yuza's favorite thing in the world to hear. But yes, all I've got is water tonight because last night I had, had coffee into the afternoon like I always do. And I'm like, is it going to keep me awake? I don't know if it was the coffee that did it or if it was just like, this isn't bedtime. My body's like, what are you doing? There's work to be done. And there's always work to be done. So my body was right. In any case, I can't afford to have the caffeine tonight in case that's what was keeping me awake, because I have a very, very long weekend ahead of me and I cannot afford to lose any more sleep than I did last night. I always get a bad luck plant, which has mildew lurking in the soil. That's what I got. You just have to chuck it, save the rest. Sucks, but it happens. You hear that, babe? Out with Sephi. Out he goes. Trying to find a Peperomia Ruby Cascade that isn't in a 2-inch pot for $50. Oh my gosh. Don't do it, Mel. Don't do it. I'm so lost on all the plant talk, but I'm vibing. Corpse. We just did months of plant talk, so all the science, we've been doing a lot of it. A lot of it. Yes, we have. Sussy! Hello, Sussy. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. How the heck is you? How is your day treating you? How's week's end finding you? You doing all right? Doing okay? 2025 off to a good start so far? We still zooming? Or Gus does all the analytics for everything, barring his own YouTube channel. I do analytics for a lot of things, but I heed the counsel and wisdom of bigger content creators than I who say, do not fret the numbers. Don't look at them. So I try not to. Save yourself. Can't concern. Suki is a majestic unicorn. That's it. I was going to say unicorn. I don't know if majestic is the word I'm after. More like a unicorn that has like a horn made out of metal. Like forged in the fires of Mount Doom. Like it's something very like bionic. I don't think it's au natural. I don't think so. Plus I've gotten a couple small cactuses and a bunny ear. Oh, and an old man's beard. Oh, I don't know those common names for like anything. I know all the I don't know common names. Like I'm terrible at it. Really tired, kind of zoning out. I feel that, Sabrina. So am I. I'm here with you. We're doing it together with our 2 brain cells, Sabrina. We got this. We got this. Stick with me. Cherishing for smooches. That's right. It's on cooldown joke because that was also done. we already did that too. Very gray area. It's on the Council of Fasting and Breaking, but is not granted the rank of master in either. Indeed, Commodore. That is correct. That is correct. It's an old meme. It's an old meme, sir, but it checks out. This is what happens when you come in late joke. But all the stuff is crazy. Popped in for November. Very cool. Have to go look it up. There's a lot of it, Duckling. It's a lot. A lot of all the plant stuffs. But yeah, the fasting thing was like March, February. I don't even know if it's still published. As a matter of fact, you know what? It's not published on YouTube, Duckling, because I got copyright hit for that video. I got copyright hit because I was sourcing YouTube videos and stuff, and they were like, absolutely not. And I'm like, but I'm providing commentary. You can do that sort of thing on Twitch. You cannot do that sort of thing on YouTube. So nope. That video I think vanished. I'm sorry. At least I have coffee. I wish I could join you, Sabrina. Alas, I have to wait until the morrow to have the next sweet nectar of the gods. Alas, since last night my body has just not been able to wake up. Just felt so drained. If I had slept properly, I would not know what you're talking about, Pa. Alas, I do know what you're talking about. He says this now, but we'll fight when the time check rolls in. Absolutely, joke. That's true. Because I like you guys, and I want to spend time with you. We're not looking at the numbers. We're celebrating them. No. Oy. I am the titanium horned unicorn. See, I told you. Metal. 11Zs? 11Zs. Very good. Very good. Too scared to name my plants. Any one of them I've named in the past quickly died. Wow. No superstition. It's crazy. Not that great. Went to LA. Oh. Right, camp. And now heading back to New York. At LAX right now. Oh. That's crazy. That's crazy. You went to LA for that. Now you're flying back to New York. That's gonna be a long flight. That's a long flight, Sussy. Speaking of New York, I think Cakes is live. She is. Right? Make sure my tab hasn't crashed or anything. Nope, she Gucci. Good, we take care of our people. We put friends before frames. Very important. Very important. We got her. A New York, a resident New Yorker. That's right, she's hearing it right now. She heard me talk about her. She knows it. Unicorns in Mythos are actually really metal. Oh, rows of jagged teeth as they eat people. Hell yeah, corpse. Look at that. That's appropriate. That fits, actually. That sounds like a creature that would live in Aussie land, actually. It's totally checks the boxes. Christmas video is still on YouTube. Oh. Huh, just, you know. Thank you, Guts. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm just sad the unicorns didn't make it on the ark. I'm a New Yorker, too. We got... How many New Yorkers do we have at this point? 4? 5? 5 that I know of. 5 that I know of. 5 that I know of. Candy Mountain, Charlie. Candy Mountain. Full of weird random facts. Same corpse. Twinsies. Twinsies. High five. You ready? You ready? Get it. Get it. Okay. So, did my message not send? What? Oh. I'm blind. I apologize, Sabrina. Oh, okay. So my best friend and I went to that fancy black tie dinner on New Year's. Now he just wants to wear a suit everywhere. Yes, Sabrina. Yes. Yes. I'm just saying. It's a way of life, Sabrina. It's a way of life. This is a choice. It's very good. Sorry, sometimes I miss chat. Thank you for letting me know. Some people don't. And they just resent me forever. So thank you. I really appreciate it. Yes. No. It's very good. Very good indeed. I can't imagine going back to not wearing suits just all of the time. Thought you'd like to know that. I do like to know that. Thank you for telling me. I appreciate it. Yes, I do. It makes me happy. It makes me happy in my heart. Do a little happy dance. A little suit. A little happy dance for the suits. Let's go. Let's go. It's very good. Did he own a suit before Sabrina? Like, is this like a suit that he owned, or did he get the suit and now he's like, I need more of this? Or is this like, borrowed the suit and he's like, I gotta get one of my own? Like, what kind of level of suit are we talking about here? He did. Okay. I see you. Not a native New Yorker, just Jersey Patterson. Jersey Patterson? Well, I don't know what Jersey Patterson means. I know Jersey. I don't know what Jersey Patterson is. I don't know anything about the East Coast, though. I apologize. Of all the random things I know, Zazie, it ain't that. It ain't that. I don't know a lot about the East Coast. Not even much about the West Coast, for that matter. Though I live here. What do I know, though? What do I know? Now living in Midtown. Oh, wow. It's snowing! Hey, Mel got the snow. Good job. You got it. Yeah, exactly, Joke. Exactly. Joke got it. It's snowing! Door slam sound! Yes, toodles! The prophecy's been fulfilled. Oh, so happy you guys have a D&D channel. I'm DM running a whole brew campaign. Alright, well, Corpse, I am certain that everybody here knows what that means. I alone do not. I don't know the first thing about Dund. We have DMs for days. We've got people who've been in D&D crews for 10 years. Like, we've got some diehards, some experts, and I am clueless. It's one of those things. I don't have time, and people know my personality. Go, Dust, never touch it. No, the 10-foot pole. You disappear, nobody would ever hear from you again. No good. He had a suit. It's not the best suit. He should get it tailored. I told him. I hope he does. Sabrina. Nice. A tailored suit is a good way to stay accountable with one's health. It's true. It's true. I like it. That's one of my motivators for changing my health habits this year. Because yes, this is the first talk since that fasting talk that I don't have any whiskey here, because for those of you who were here last week, you heard I'm not having any whiskey and no cigars for at least 6 months. I'm resetting my health profile completely to see what it changes about inflammation, about the rest. And so, yep, that's a thing. And I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do Friday nights right now. Kind of bumming me out. I'm not gonna lie. Bumming out. Get juice or something. I don't want tea all the time. I don't know. I don't want just water either. I'm jealous. I love snow. Same, Wild. Same. But I was asking him what we should do for my birthday, and he suggested something where we all get dressed up again. because he wants an excuse to wear his suit. Absolutely, Sabrina. Absolutely. Baby, let's go. That's great. I love that. All right, what's the next opportunity to wear a suit? And the opportunity, I keep saying all the time, is going to the grocery store. Then you get to tell the cashier, I'm dressed up for you. Guy or girl, doesn't matter. I told the most recent person I told that was a guy, a dude in Walmart. And I was like, you're worth me getting dressed up nice for. And he's like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, my guy. Oh, does no one want to look nice for you? He's like, here you go. Did someone say done? See, Skittles knows things. Skittles knows things. There you go, Corpse. Homebrew is where I make the rules and I don't follow the original script. Oh, thank you for the explanation. I did not get that. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Moved away from regular snow. That's hilarious and sad. But that happens, Mal. I'm yawning already. I'm telling you guys, it's been a rough night / day. If anyone needs a player and can make it work with an Aussie, oh my, Sam, you legend. Proud of you, baby. Well, I don't know what I did, babe. I don't know what I did. But hello, good to see you. Oh my God. More Dund folks. So many Dund folks. Hello, Natalie. Welcome in, Natalie. It's very good to make your acquaintance. Pleasure. How'd you find our humble little corner of the interwebs? To what do I owe the pleasure, Natalie? Cool place you have. Oh, thank you. Welcome. And Sam, you fabulous gentleman, you. How the heck you doing, huh? Raiders, welcome. Shout out and Sam. How is you? How is you, my friendo? How is you? Okay, we gotta do a shout out here. You guys know I never ask that anybody blindly follow. Never. I understand keeping your follows clean and do your own vibe checks. Okay, but I'd be grateful if you would do said vibe check. You'd be doing me a personal kindness if you would go give Sir Sam here a look-see, because he's a fun dude. He's a fun dude. He'll dance for you too. He'll dance for you. Like, I'm sitting here like, yeah, I'll dress nice for you, but I ain't dancing for you. Sam can dance. I've seen it more than twice. Like, it happens regularly. I was like, oh, it's a fluke. It's not a fluke. It's just like, it's something that he does. Like, that's how he's good at it. Because
as far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Why Crispy? Do you go by Crispy? Do you go by Nuggets? I'm grateful. Grateful for the follow. I take those very seriously. And that's my aim, to earn them, by gosh, by golly. From the silly to the serious and all the stuff in between. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope to earn it. Hope to earn it. My goodness. Love apple, carrot, ginger juice, but I drink juice way too fast. I know, Suki. I'm in trouble that way too. It's good to see you, Snot. Welcome. Sam smells like eggs. Oh, what? Did you have eggs for dinner? Sam beats us with his right hand, and that's correct, gang. That's an accurate statement. I've heard this from many a reputable source that this is a thing that happens, you guys.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
How is you? How's you doing? Welcome. It's very good to see you. Very good to see you indeed. Psycho, how's you? How's stuff? How's things? How'd the stream go?
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Primal, listen. I'm grateful, and I'm up to here with debt and gratitude. Okay, very serious. Hope to earn it. Just like I take raids very seriously, gang. I hope to earn that too. Really something. Of all the people you could have raided, here you are raiding me, Sam. How are you, my friend? How's 2025 treating you? Oh, also this means I raided me. It means I have to reclaim some bandwidth. Okay. Now I gotta check the rest of my tabs because you got me worried here. Okay. What? Who is texting me? Everybody I know is here. Okay. We're set. We're current. Good. Because we put friends before frames around here. Very serious business. Very serious business indeed. Okay. Scrolling. Scroll bar. I'm gonna catch up on chat. By gosh, by golly. He gives a good booty shake into. I know it. It's crazy, Psycho. It's crazy. That's just a kind of dancing. It's just a crazy. That's just a kind. Oh, my goodness gracious. Whatever you like. Most just call me Crispy. Crispy, thank you. I appreciate very much your telling me. This is something I don't even get to know. Some people are like, I'm gonna let you hang. I'll let you dangle out there and just be miserable. Just miserable. You really cool? Oh, thank you, Natalie. I appreciate that very much. Very much indeed. Again, I hope to earn it. It is my aim to serve you all well, to be a value-add prospect, a value-add proposition to y'all's lives. Again, from the silly to the serious, because my what I propose is real and lasting relationships here in the Mafia community. You can follow on Twitch, you can subscribe on YouTube. I'm multi-streaming to both. You can find my schedule posted below. But the best way to keep up to date with all the stuff that's going on here, from the silly to the serious and all the things that we get up to, is the hub of our community in the Discord. Links in the usual places for the usual things. But you also won't see any ads around here, you guys, either on Twitch or on YouTube. I didn't monetize either one because I hate ads so stinking much, and it takes away from this. So you won't have any of those distractions around here. I hate them. We hates them, precious. So I care too much about you. I care too much about this. I'm not going to sacrifice it. So no ads now, and probably no ads ever. Write it down. Let me know. I can't not follow at this point. Stealth. I'm grateful. Grateful indeed. And I'd call you Fox, except that there's like 90 people who are like, call me Fox. And I'm like, listen, you can be Fox 1. You can be Fox 2. But you can't be Fox also. You have to be Fox 3. Like, it's a lot. Okay, I'm trying though. Whew. Do you like sparkling water? Nope, can't stand it at all, Duckling. Not even. Nope. Can't stand it. It's thin. It's the thinness. I need the sugar is the problem. I'm a fat kid. Listen, I love you. I love you back. I said I wasn't gonna cry. Here I am. It's ridiculous. How's Weekends Eve finding you guys? You doing all right? 2025 okay? From Sam's Raid, it's very good. Very good. I'm grateful. Grateful? Thank you for the look, Joe. I appreciate the bandwidth. My goodness gracious. Tink is correct. This is not a safe space. That is something to know about this place. I'm much too interested in serving people well and not lying to them about things. So, it's hard mode is the life that we live around these parts. That means, like, quite a lot. But, yeah, give it a look-see. Give it a look-see to what Tink said. You got to scroll up there some ways. Got to do it. But yeah, we have like community get-togethers once a week. Wednesdays, every day on Wednesdays we get together, and we have community sit-downs. So we have small group get-togethers that go all day long, and I host them. So people get together. That's the CNR. That's what Guts has supplied here, and that what Mel supplied up there. The CNR, the Cosa Nostra Rendezvous, a big to-do. So again, I believe in real relationships. That's my big push here on the internet. I believe that we are wired for community and that we die without community. Figuratively and literally, unfortunately. So get plugged into community. It doesn't got to be the Mafia community, but you could do worse. The rules to get into the Discord are kind of tough. That's by design. Because not everybody's ready for the Mafia, okay? Not everybody's ready for the hard mode. Not everybody's mature enough. Not everybody's brave enough. It is my sincere hope that that people will get there. Because again, it's my aim to serve you well, to be a net benefit. And that comes again with some of the seriousness. Tonight we have some serious things to talk about. I have a very big announcement that I'm making here on stream now. As a matter of fact, I was about to make it and then I was kindly raided. So I have a once in a lifetime announcement that I'll be making here tonight. This is not something I ever get to say again. So it's kind of crazy. So some of the seriousness I'll be getting to, but seriously, welcome. I'm grateful as heck to have you guys. And I'm hoping the time zones are treating you right. Yes, I am. Is your text tone, hey, listen, how did you hear that, Corp? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That is Navi telling me that I am not paying attention to her. Yes. Yes, I caught that. Yes. Okay. Look at that. Comments on my YouTube video. Gang, we just posted a house tour. We just, my house, we just did a house tour because, look, house tour. There you go. I just posted that like 2 weeks ago now, and that's gone. I mean, a viral is a stretch of a word, but it's gone viral for me because I haven't done much with my YouTube yet. So like, there isn't a heck of a lot there. There's some fun stuff. Don't get me wrong. Like the game edits, those are pretty solid. Not the past streams. I wouldn't go back through those VODs unless you're looking for something specific. But the game edits, they're all pretty good. But that house tour, people like it. So yeah, I don't know if we hit 3,000 tonight, but it's going. It do be schmovin'. But yes, that's a comment on my YouTube video that I gotta answer tomorrow with all my spare time. When the hell am I gonna answer it? Monday? Well, the next couple days are gonna be absolutely so stinking busy. I love your vibes, and I love of your vibes. Aw, I like your emote. I like it, Crispy. And I'm heckin' glad to have you. And thank you for the kind words. It is... It's not wasted on me. Not wasted on me at all. I don't think I could ever get sick of such kindnesses. No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't. Silver! Madam Silver. Pleasure as ever. I hope that Weekends Eve finds you well, dear friend. Also, you should know by now that I've got eyes and ears everywhere, Silver. I heard you talk about me. That's right. I heard it. I got it everywhere. The words, I'm hearing things. We know stuff. Right, the patrons, it's a big to-do, guys. Yeah, I'm not monetized on Twitch or on YouTube or any of those things. I don't want to be beholden to the advertisers or the platforms or any of their ridiculousness. Instead, I'm brought to you by you guys. I'm going to be talking more about that a little bit later tonight. But yeah, I'd be remiss if I didn't gush about the fabulous humans who make this possible. The people who have voted with their dollars to see that this is something that has a shot at a future. I am entirely supported by viewers like you, unlike PBS, where they say that, but actually it's like 90% government funding, and it's your taxpayer dollars that go to it, even if you don't want them to. So, yeah, government subsidies. I don't have government subsidies. I'm direct to viewer support. Anyways, for $5 a month, that the same thing as Twitch. But instead of Papa Bezos taking 50% of your money, which is obscene and angering, like Coffee and Patreon take like 5%. So there's overhead costs. So somewhere would seem there's some overhead. Classic line. But yes, big thanks to all my patrons who make this possible. Any good that comes from this project and the extensions of it can be traced directly back to their feet. Especially big thank you to my public patrons: Aki, Bootless, Dano, Leanne, Ferret, Goose, Jen, Joke, Abby, Helly, Marty, Karma, Pre, Zen, Ryan, Thump, Tech, Mouse, Trotsky, Pell, Milk, Dragon, CJ number 1, and Zin. Thank you, and thank you. Means a heck of a lot. Heck of a lot. You can call me Vixen. Oh my word. Okay, you're telling me I gotta put a whole new nickname in my brain? How? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this stuff? Okay, listen. Here's how it works. I can hold nicknames in my brain, okay? But it comes with saturation, right? It comes with repetition, yeah? So does that mean that you're gonna show up often enough that this is something that I've got to get reps in with? Is that what you're committing to my stream tomorrow night on Saturday night, 8 p.m. Pacific time, at Tuesday night, okay, Tuesday in it, because we stream on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays around here. Tonight and tomorrow are short streams because military stuff is screwing up my schedule. Blast and dash it all. But is that what it means? It means I get to see you tomorrow. I get to see you Tuesday in it. I get to see you next Friday, and we get to prog this. Is that what that means? Or stealth is fine. Bet. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna use the hack. Oh gosh. Off to bed now. Have a good night. You have a good night. Truly, it was a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and I genuinely hope I get to see more of it, Christy. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. My goodness gracious. They won't attend? Relationship has become highly strained in the last year. Is. Yep. Growing distance. The distance. It's a lot of stuff. Seasons. Tastes like Alka-Seltzer? What if you carbonated thick water? That's gross. That's. You mean, were you gonna say heavy water? Were you gonna say heavy water? Because heavy water is not what people think it is. Pep! It's good to see you, Pep. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. How the heck are all of you? Well, better now. Better now for having you, my friend. Better now for having you. How was your day? I think that's on. Is that on cooldown, Tink? I think it's on cooldown. I didn't know I put a cooldown on it. Life takes us different directions, turns us into different people. True. It's true. Candor makes me feel safe. Candor is an important thing, my friend. It's true. It's true. Oh, so that's what a CNR is. I wondered. Yes, the Cosa Nostra Rendezvous. That's what it is. That's what it is. The description is in the events tab, you guys. In the Discord, you go to the top left, click on the events tab, you'll find it there. We're expanding them here, like by the end of this month, we're going to be expanding them. So if you guys have an interest in them, let me know. You can DM me and just be like, interest CNR. The time spots are every 2 hours. They're 90 minutes long each. So it's Pacific times where I am. So I'm going back off of that. The first one starts at 9 a.m. Then it's every 2 hours. So 9, 11, 1, 3, etc. till 9 p.m. Okay, and that's what the time slots are. So if you're interested in one and you're not part of one, let me know. Let me know, and we'll get it sorted out. Iced unsweetened tea. Perhaps Harney and Sons sells them in bulk, metric ton of flavors, either caffeinated or no. Duckling, I like what you're putting down there. I don't know what that is. Maybe. If it's something that I can find, I may just have to look into it. Would you DM that to me, or put it in Confabulating or something and at me, or put it in your crew chat and at me? Put it somewhere and tell me the thing, because I'm going to lose this. I'm sorry. I'm going to lose it. Pri, it's good to see you, my friend. Doctor. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Thank you for calling out, Pri. I appreciate it. You have my full attention. What am I ready for? Oh my gosh. Yep. There's more to say. There's more to say. It's true. Oy. Viewers like you. Joke's on you. I don't pay income taxes. Commodore. Pause that video so I can pay attention to what is the announcement. Looking forward to seeing what new times pop up for the CNR, so maybe you can finally join. Those are the times, Silver. There you go. That's all the times. You pick one. You get to pick your poison, okay? It's all of them. It's 12 hours of options. So in the morning to the evening. So there you have it. 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 pum, 3 pum, 5 pum, 7 pum, 9 pum Pacific time. And math. Time zones. Calculators. Okay. 6, you know you can change the nickname of a user just for yourself on Twitch, right? What do you mean, Tink? Like post-it notes? Dude, you know how many post-it notes I live with? My goy. I swear. Also, I didn't mean to brush over it because Silver, I'm so excited to have you on the CNR. I'm so excited. I don't know enough about you, my friend. Ugh. You seem like such a fabulous sort, and I'm antsy. I wants to get to know yous. I wants to do it. Perhaps I will join more. Ooh. I'm a mod for Sam after all. I'm booked enough. Oh my goodness gracious. Dang. Sam streams a lot. That's a commitment and a half. That's a commitment and a half, Stealth. Goodness me. I'm good for you. Big fan of Harney and Son. Oh, Mel knows this one. Okay. You got it. Thank you. I love that they come in the tins. More than my fair share of exhausted. Today's been train wreck of a day. I wouldn't describe my day as a train wreck, Pep, but it's been one. So yes, I have an announcement that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I'm going to say a couple words here because I have a once in a lifetime announcement here that's kind of wild. I don't want to be like Sir Boogan here. Love you to pieces, my guy, but Boogan does this all the time. He's like, guys, I have to tell you something crazy. But first, let me tell you this super long story. And then like an hour later, and people are like, will you tell us this stuff? And he goes, yeah. But first I have to play this game for a little while. And I'm like, stop it! Stop this! It makes me crazy because it works. And my brain just goes, So then I'm like, no. Then I'm like a contrarian, right? And then I like fold my arms like, oh no! And then I just like leave the stream and I'm like, I can't leave the stream. Give the man my bandwidth. But I'm not gonna pay attention. I'll get it secondhand from the resident gossip, Rana. Where are you, Rana? I hope you're asleep, Rana. I hope you over in your time zones are sleeping, my guy. It is to be hoped. Someone tell Rana he needs to get some sleep, you know? I'm sure your spy told you what I said, so I'll be there eventually. What do you think that I'm talking about? I mean earlier today. What do you mean? Oh my gosh. It was funny though. Literally change the user's name you can see. I don't know this take. I might join next CNR. I'm interested to meet all you lovely people. Hell yes, Corpse. Yes! Wednesday, you guys. That's this upcoming Wednesday. It's a big to-do. Leanne! Hiya, Leanne! It's good to see you! You can change my name to Leanne in the browser pop-up of my name. Like on this thing? Or like on OBS? What do you mean? Click the user's name, then click the pencil icon next to the username on the window that pops up. That always throws me off when I try that. But it's been an hour. No. Okay, hang on. We're gonna try this. We're gonna go back up to Sir to fabulous stealth here. The pencil icon next to the name. There is no pencil icon next to the name. That is not a thing. You might be looking at it in a different setting. You might be looking at it in Twitch proper. I'm looking at it in OBS. The pop-ups might be different. So you're telling me that I'd have to go on to Twitch to do this. If that's the case, absolutely not. What a pain in the keister. What a pain in the keister. What a pain in the keister. Scroll bar. Your scroll bar. Like trying to find a recipe online, you have to scroll through their whole life story first. Absolutely, Mel. Oh my gosh. And my grandma, tell me how much butter I need. Too many pecans. Glad I went an hour. Food Coma finally released me. Oh, good. I'm glad. Okay. Hope. Gotta be on Twitch to do it. Boo. It's an option in Chrome. May not be an option on OBS. It is not an option on OBS, so I don't know this thing. Spartan! How the heck you doing, Spartan? I haven't seen you in a second. How'd your holidays treat you? How's 2025 going? Doing all right so far. Hope it's treating you well, sir. Damn it, he says. I think you can do it in the mix-up chat too. But that's another window entirely. See, all the windows, you guys. So many windows. All my tabs, all the extra windows are reserved for putting friends before frames. That's it. Would need to be the first slot CNR. 9 pum for me. Absolutely. We have a couple people who do that, Corpse. Who are over near neck of the woods, so they've got to start early, and it's like bedtime or nighttime for them. We've got folks who are in Aussie land, like Dear Tink and Suki here, and others who are 19 hours ahead of me, and I'm like, so by the time we do anything, it's like the middle of the day for them. So there's a whole bunch. That's why I have them span the whole day. It's to try to catch as many people as possible, because I care about you guys. I can't do 24 hours. I wish that I could figure that out. I cannot. But yes, it's the best I can do. Oh, yeah. Pack in my bags and headed for mountains for trekking. Oh, is that right, Spartan? I love that. Love that for you. Very fun. I am jealous. Want to go hiking? Recipes on the internet are 90% SEO fluff. Yes. Absolutely, Commodore. Oh, and it's most of it's like AI now. Most of it's AI nonsense. Oy. Also in ZA, South Africa, ZA, Zambia, Zamibia, Zanzibar. What? ZA. I don't know what that means. I don't know, guy. One bad circumstance after another. Blame 2024, making one last attempt to spread its shenaniganery. I like that word, but I got you though. I understand. Wednesday is my only in-office day, so I'm not even home until like 5:45. Then I need to spend some time, quality time with Mr. Sunset. After all the interacting, the spouse, you see. Oh yeah, all that interacting with the spouse. Yeah, it's important. Very important. That quality time is not to be underestimated, my friend. I gotcha. Tweety! Hello, Tweety. Hydrate, stretch, bollocks. Cheer up, smile, nerds. All right, we are hydrated. And I'm gonna stretch. All right. We're gonna stretch. Fix my shirt here. Fix my vest here. And now you guys get to see if I did a good job with the flat top. Oi. Ow. I don't like. No, I don't. Don't like it one bit. We don't like it. Now's a good time, you guys. Stretch. Stand up. Get the blood schmovin'. Oi. Come on, look at something far away. Shake out your legs like you got a dog attached to them. Come on, shake out your arms like you got dice up your sleeves. But look, or you could roll your sleeves and be like, see? Nothing. I'm innocent. Doug, it's good to see you, my friend. I hope you're well. Thank you for coming along for the raid, sir. It's quite kind of you. Quite kind of you indeed. Also, I hope you enjoyed your stream. Was that yesterday or the day before, dude? Because it's blurring together. I think it was Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday you were streaming. I had you pulled up, but we were doing the CNRs all day, so I didn't get to say hi. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the bandwidth, for your consideration, my friend. It means a heck of a lot. A heck of a lot. A heck of a lot. Tweety, how the heck are you doing? How's 2025 treating you, friendo? Tell me the tea. What's Zimbabwe? Zimbabwe? Oh, that's Zimbabwe. ZA is? Oh, not Zambia. What's Zambia? I don't know. I don't know these things. They call South Africa ZA to not confuse South America with it. Oh! Huh. Is that like the international airports thing? Because I watched the CGP Grey video on that, on the naming of airports, and my brain hurt. I think I brain dumped most of that. Yeah. I think that's a thing that I But look at the last slots. Once all the slots are available again, all you gotta do, Tink is correct, but you guys just let me know. How do you know if a slot is open? Corpse, you just tell me. You tell me which one that you want to join. I am basing a lot of how I'm going to be opening up the new time slots on the interest in the new time slots. Sorry, this isn't more intuitive. I have to sneeze. Pika? It's not every day you get to say Pika before a sneeze. It's not every day. It's not every day. But when you get to, and you're not robbed of the sneeze so you don't look like an a-hole. Bless you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hoi. I'm sorry that's not more intuitive, you guys. It was when we opened them up in the first place. It was like, here's all the times. Join one. Right now, it's a little more complicated than that because we are opening up the second generation of CNRs right now. And so, yeah, just DM me. Find me in the Discord. Let me know. You there. I want this time slot. Okay. Because, yes, the last time slots right now, they're full. But I'm going to be talking more about that here tonight. The changing of the CNRs. I talked about this last Friday, a long time. Some of you, that was your first stream here. And I'm like, yikes. Nice to meet you. Here's a sucker punch of difficult things. Yeah, last Friday was pretty brutal. But first, before I get to any of that, I have to tell you guys some of the announcements because they are going to affect the future of all of this. So yeah, you don't like, but your muscles will. Get wrecked. Self-care. Get wrecked with love. 2025, treat me like a voodoo doll. Crash dummy. Oh, but shall push on. How you, Mr. Sir? I'm all right, Tweety. I am all right. I have some tea to tell. It's been a busy year already, and it's about to get stranger. So yeah, I can't just join a CNR. I have to book a slot. You can, like, the idea with them, Corpse, is you pick one. That's the goal, is you pick a group. Because the purpose of them is to develop depth with people, to develop depth in community. So they're smaller groups that, like, are capped at a certain size. So, because once you get beyond a certain size, it's impossible to do depth with people. If you got a room with 40 people in it, which we've actually tried, it's nonsense. It's just not a thing. So they're capped at like 8-9 people. And that's as it grows, as it fills up. And so we can't have people just bounce around. A couple people have been like, well, this is the time that I can make this week. No. Because then each week there's no depth being developed, and that's for the individual, that's for the group. It hampers the whole process of developing depth. So you pick a time. Now that said, if you tell me I want this time slot, cool, sick, then that helps me with my timeline. That's not typical. Like I said, that's not normal. We've not done this historically. In fact, this is the first time I'm saying this. Sorry, it's clunky. Sorry, I don't have a better, more polished solution. But I gotta know when to be there. I gotta know when to jump into that call and be waiting for people. So that's the plan. Typically people just jumped in, Corpse. You just caught me at a strange and awkward moment. And here you are helping me guinea pig it. And for that I owe you a debt of gratitude. I do. A debt of gratitude. Ivana! Hello, Ivana. Pounces on Gus. Oh my gosh. Pounces. My goodness. My goodness me. Boy. And the hot pride. Wow. I hear her right now. She's out there. She's out there. Filling up her water bottle. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. Golden! Hello, Golden. I'm getting out of the military in 2 to 3 months. Yippee! Are you? Congratulations. Congratulations to you. What's the occasion? Just done? Done with contract? Over it? You're like, bugger off. Bugger off. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? Oi. I mentioned it before, but that red drink in the back there, front row, third from the left, is one of my faves. Third from the back. This? Third from the front? This? The Kilchoman? That one. Yeah, the Kilchoman. Kilchoman's great. Big fan. This is a special Kilchoman. This is a hilariously, this is a Total Wine Concierge small batch. This is a special bottling that they did just for Total Wine. So it was a limited run, limited release, and it was freaking expensive. So this is actually one of the nicest bottles I've ever bought, Tweety. But I like it. I like it a lot. And you know what? There it sits. And I don't get to have any of it for 6 months because I'm doing a health reset. So no drink, no smoke, no nada. Which means I get to tell you guys a little bit about how the Gus Talks typically work. And tonight's going to be an awkward night. Typically, as was the case last Friday, there are 3 components. Okay, there are 3 components what comprise an ideal talk. Good drink, can't have. Good smoke, can't have. And good company. This is where, dear friends, I come empty-handed each week. I don't get to do any of the seriousness or the silliness without you guys. But again, it says a great deal about the caliber of people.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Crimsons? Do you go by Ember? Do you go by Crimson? Tell me. Don't let me ruin it. Don't let me foist a nickname upon you that you can't stand. Here I am trying to express my gratitude to you. Spirit's other half. Oh, is that right? Well, I'm grateful. Grateful indeed. Very good to have you. Very good to have you. Have I been calling you Corpse the whole time and you prefer Spirit? I can do that. I can call you Spirit. That's fine. I can do that. You tell me. Now there's a nickname feature, apparently. I don't know. I go by both. But what if your other half says, oh, listen. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with it. But hey, Crimson, I'm grateful. Grateful for the follow. It means a heck of a lot. Make the acquaintance of you, have you in, and again, it's my aim to earn it. He calls me Spirit. Bet. Check in the box, Spirit. Okay, like Halloween. It's like Corpse. We got this. Come on, Brain, you could do this. Don't embarrass me in front of friendos. I DM'd you for interest reasons for later. I got you, so thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Ooh, okay, if I miss info, it will be posted in the Discord, because 5 a.m. and we're getting really tired. Yes, it's posted in the Discord. It is, Spirit. The events stuff, the events tab, again, events tab is in the top left of the Discord. Like, you can find them posted in there. You can find the ones that say Cosa Nostra Rendezvous. There are a couple of them that still have spots, but as of this last Wednesday, there's like 3 that are posted, but if the people who showed up this last week show up again this next week, then 2 of the remaining 3 CNR crews just filled up. Like, we had a lot of people join last week. So, there's like 1 that exists right now that you can join, no questions asked. But, as you indicated, you'd prefer the later ones, and those ones are indeed full at the moment, which is why we are expanding them. So, I get to shift once I know that there's interest. So that's going to be toward the end of this month. I've got like 2 weeks left to change over some things. That's what's going on. What we're doing. I know I mentioned it before. You said a strange year, maybe evolve into something good. Hope it does for you. I'm grateful for that well-wishing, Tweety. Yes, it's been a strange year for me already, like I said, and I'm gonna tell you why. So I'm gonna miss some chat, okay? I'm gonna miss some chat here, you guys, because I invited my partner. Oh, there you go, Spirit. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Glad to support fellow streamers, and I'm grateful. Grateful as heck. That's okay, I can wait. I don't want to keep anybody waiting. Not if it's possible to help it. So all right. I'm gonna miss some Is it? Are we okay? Are we back? Are we okay? Did we? Wow. Hi. Hello. Silent. Don't you silent me, Tink. Don't you play. Oh my god. Ugh. What was that? What? Sounds good. Now, Mouse, it's good to see you. Hello. Crimson's like, I am out. What? Just when you get to the good stuff, something breaks. Yeah. Okay. So I think I know what it is. The front of my tower has baked in ports. It has 4 USB ports, okay? And for some reason, oh god, Thump sent me a sample. Ugh, okay. Hang on, I'm gonna mute this so that I can listen to this, because if you all had to be subjected to it, I need to be subjected to it. So, okay, hang on. I'm gonna mute my microphone again so you're not picking this back up through the speakers, because that would just be super rude. Oh, that's odd. At first, I didn't hear anything, Thump. I'm like, this is just silent. I don't know what you're talking about. But that's like static. It was like weird static. Odd. Very odd. Oh, very odd indeed. Thank you for sending it to me. Can't wait for you to see the VOD. I just did. Boom. Got it. Check and check. You remember, we have like 6 seconds delay. That's true. And I was quiet, Tink, in the beginning. You're right. I was sound. See, I mentioned Helly and it works again. Helly! Hiya, Helly. Wait, where Helly? Where's Helly? I don't see a Helly. Where? Where he be? Where be that fabulous woman? I don't see him. Am I blind? Did you change the color of your name, Helly? Did you change the color of your name? Because if so, can't see you. You're lost somewhere. Wow. My goodness gracious. I had to record from OBS. Oh, okay. See, I mean, oh, you mentioned Helly. And the problem solves itself. I see, Ivana. I got you. We can still hear it. Not again. Being mean. Don't be a bully. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do it. Oh no, not like this. Not like this. I hear it like it's seared into my memory. A thing of streamers' nightmares. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can hear it. Oh shoot. Yeah, you heard it because I just played it back in my chat. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes. Guts, you were right. Yes, you could hear the clip because I didn't mute Discord audio to you guys. So you heard the Discord audio. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to inflict that on you again. Sorry. I thought for some reason that would not be a thing, but I'm a dingus. I'm sorry. So back to this announcement. Okay, yes. So as you were saying, thank you, Spirit. Okay. Thanks for making my ears bleed. I'm sorry. Guts, I just wanted to make you feel at home like you're at a concert, you know? Like, just like one of your favorites headlining up there and your ears are just like ringing and you're like, worth. Like, okay, that's... Helly's a fix-it Felix. It just has that kind of vibe. Sometimes even mentioning his name makes things work again. Indeed. Okay, I'm awake now. We're all awake now. I'm sorry. All right. So, okay, here's the tea. There are no announcements that I make here on stream, ever live, that are not first at least partially discussed with the high-level patrons, okay? That's not to say that every $5 patron gets access to these things. I said earlier that I was going to talk more about this. Here's some granularity. This isn't a sales pitch, but you'll take my meaning here. Each tier of the Patreon or Coffee come with it access, basically. They each describe this on the Coffee page and on the Patreon page. The $5 is the like standard support tier that you would get on Twitch and wherever else. But beyond that, you start getting like perks, okay? I mean, I write you a nice thank you letter for that first tier. But yeah, each of the tiers basically comes with access. That's how it works. So the higher up you go, the more stuff you get access to. And once you're like the highest tiers, okay, like Capo and above hear stuff early. They get early access to videos, premieres, and they get to help give feedback on edits. They get to vote on games, all that sort of stuff. But like family and above, they hear business talk, okay? They hear planning. They hear what's coming down the pike. They hear me talk about the future of the business. They hear me talk about financials in some cases. They hear me talk about channel changes, moving from one thing to another, considerations that are on my mind, ideas that I'm toying with. So there are no ideas that I share here that I have not first talked to them about. That's their early access, and they get to have input and tell me, Gus, this is a terrible idea. And I'm like, nope, I'm doing it anyways. Or I'm like, I hadn't thought of that. Thank you. I really, really value your guys' input, whether it's behind on those private talks that I have or elsewhere here in chat, in our conversations off stream, in our rendezvous off stream, also all the way Wednesday folk. I really do value your guys' input. This is something that I got to talk to family and above about And obviously the Hot Bride and I have been wrestling with this for a very long time. This is not something that we reached lightly. This is not a small deal. Like I said, this is something that I get to say once in my life. And it's going to change this. It's going to change how I look at content creation. It's going to change how I focus my time. It's going to change some. Okay. What does it change for you guys? Not too much. Okay. Let me make that clear. This is not the end of the world. I'm not canceling my stream or anything like that. That's not okay. So, I now finally get to tell you guys this because we just told the people who needed to know first. We just told them today. So there's no chance of them listening in on this call right now, listening in on the stream and hearing it for the first time. That would be very unprofessional of me, of either of us. So this is now something that is not really, really public knowledge. It is, however, made known to the parties concerned. It is made known to the people who it affects because after a very long career, after a very long time doing military, today was the day that the Hot Bride and I both told our supervisors, respectively. I told mine and she told hers at the same time that we are not re-enlisting. This is, again, not something that we reached easily. We went back and forth on this for a very long time. Some people are like, oh yeah, I'm getting out, no problem. But this has been my career. You guys, some of you will understand this, most of you won't. I've now been in the military. This is a ridiculous statistic, okay? I've now been in the military longer than I've not been in the military. And that's crazy. But I have told you guys many times. Some of you I've talked to about this in more intimate settings. In the bonus talks with patrons, for instance, I talked to them about this. I think I've talked to a couple of the veterans in the various rendezvous crews about this as well. But the military is not my identity, okay? I do not have... I am not tied up in this. This is not who I am. This is not like what I hang my hat on, okay? Yes, I'm a Marine, and I'll always be a Marine. That's the way it works. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Yes, I did a bunch of cool kid stuff, and I have a bunch of stuff that I proved to myself. I'm going to talk more about that in February, in a very difficult series that we're going to be getting to come February. So stick around, gang. This upcoming Friday, the 17th, is going to be rough because we got some important things to talk about, some really important things to talk about. And if you can make it through the tough here in January, that might just brace you well enough for the nightmare that will be February's topic, okay? But like I said, hard mode, it's not for everybody. Not everybody's courageous enough. Not everybody's ready. Not everybody's brave enough for this. But it is my hope that you guys will try to be, that you will aim to be, because it is designed to be of benefit to you. Otherwise, why am I doing? So my identity is not in being in the military, okay? This is not undoing of who I am, okay? I'm not coming apart at the seams over this. It's not that. And it's not that I can't re-enlist. Both of us could. They definitely want us to re-enlist. They made that clear enough. And we made the difficult decision not to. We have our purposes, some of which I will share. I have more to share with you guys down the line. Not now. I can't even tease some things because I don't know how things are going to go. And I don't want to talk about stuff that's not going to happen. Or at least I'm not reasonably sure will happen. So I'll talk to you guys when the time is appropriate. I'm not trying to like clickbait things here. But yeah, we effectively put in our notice. Okay. So, I'm not like undone by being out of the military. Okay. I am, however, the reason I was hung up, the reason that we both well, me in particular, I'll speak to me. I'm not going to speak to the Hot Bride's Heart here. The reason that I was hung up on this is because this has been a safety net for me. Some of you will get this. Those of you guys who've been here for a long time will get this. Some of you who've heard me talk in different settings have heard some of this. Okay, you'll get my meaning here. The military has always been a safety net for me. The military has always been a just in case, okay? It's a holdout gun. It's a freaking bug out bag. The military is the safety net. So when I started this project as a content creator, I did so saying, all right, we'll do it as a proof of concept, okay? We'll do it as a proof of concept. This is it's an idea that someone else had, incidentally, and encouraged me to try. And I said, I'm not gonna hang my hat on this. I don't even know how this content creation stuff works. I don't know if I'd like it. I don't know if I'd be any good at it. I don't know if there's any appetite for but I said I would do it. And the reason that I was able to do that at all is because I was in school, I was attending university, and I was in the military. And that's my backup. That has been my backup forever. At any point, if I got into trouble financially or something unexpected came up, easy. I just take more work from the military and I get paid a fortune. Like, I've been in a long time, so I make quite a bit of money. That's how it works. It's like there's some variations, yes, but like if you've been in a while, you make a lot of money. I mean, not a ton of money compared to some people, but a lot of money to me. Okay, especially if you're young and you're unattached and you don't have a family yet and stuff. Like, military is like great for that, and especially if you're like financially responsible, that'll go a long, long way. So that's always been available to me. Okay, when I was asked to run companies, I did that while being in the military. Okay, my plan was, if this doesn't work out, fallback plan, right? If this season of my life comes to a close and this thing changes, fall back on the military. If we weren't able to figure out finances for the last couple of years that we've been doing school, fallback is the military. That's what we've done. And several times we've used it. Several times we've been like, all right, let's take orders. We'll go on active duty orders for a while, and that'll float us for however long. And we could plan this, and we've utilized them for this purpose. And many of you have heard me say over the years now that this project, the Mafia project, the stream, the community that we've built, this is a business. This is now a filed business, has been for a year. Okay. Again, if you're in the Discord and you go to I keep pointing the other side, and you go to server type stuff, there's a channel there called The T. Okay. I'll rename that soon because people are like, T? Okay. The T, as in let me tell the T. That's the business information. There's some information there about the community and stuff like that. And I'm going to be making all of that more robust here, more fleshed out in the next couple weeks. That is on my, like, right up front of my to-do list, okay? But in there, you will also see the business information. It's got a business address. It's got a business name. We are filed listed business. That's what this is, okay? Now, the overwhelming majority of small businesses, which this is, I'm a single member LLC, okay, fail. They don't make it. They don't survive 5 years. They don't survive 3 years. Some of them don't even survive their first year, okay? Running a small business is difficult. Getting a small business to survive past that initial phase the odds are very much stacked against you, okay? And that's just the odds. That's to say nothing about the content of what you do, the specific type of business that you're in, or how you handle your finances, okay? That's just a generic statistic. I don't give that much credence because that includes all the people who are like, I think I'll start a business. I don't know anything about money. And I don't. Fraud or whatever else. Like, no. I know about money. I've known about money, at least some. And I've run businesses before. And I got a pretty decent work ethic. So this was not something that I was like, well, toss a coin and we'll see. Like, I knew that I was going to put my head down and I was going to work my ass off, and I was going to try to be a value add. When I say to you guys, when I just had the pleasure of making the acquaintance of so many of you new folks just here in this last week, even here in this stream tonight, I said, it is my hope to be a value add proposition for your life. That's a business notion, okay? I want to create a product that improves your life in whatever sense I can, okay? Through this medium, through our time here, through this, the silly and the serious. What I want to provide, I want to be a net benefit, a net good in your life. That's the same as any business. And if a business fails to do that, whether it's a food truck or a clothing company or a music label or an indie game studio, their goal is exactly that. Make something such that enough people want to spend money on it so that it can continue. Okay? The person who made Oreo cookies, their goal was to make a cookie that people wanted to continue to buy. They want to eat it, so they buy it. Now that can go a little far when they're like, I need people addicted to my cookie. I need people addicted to my product. Yeah, okay, that's gross. But the fundamental of a business is, can I make something such that the market says, I want this. It should exist. And that's why I use the same language when I talk about the patrons each stream. I say that any good from this, any good that comes from this project, can be traced right back to the patrons, because this business lives or dies by them. Okay, that's how it's been. That's how this thing goes. And I say also that what is offered by you being here with your bandwidth, by you telling a friend, bringing your partner over, Spirit, looking at you. If you are raiding, looking at you, Sam. If you are guiding raids, if you are involved in the Mafia community, if you are a patron, either on Ko-fi or Patreon or whatever, okay? If you are in any way plugged in, slash... I wish I could raise a proper glass, my friend. Thank you, Slash. Means a heck of a lot. It's also good to see you, sir. I hope 2025's treating you right. That's a lot of money, thank you. This is a business. And when somebody says, shut up and take my money, they're saying, this thing, says I, the market, should exist. There's a lot of things out there that shouldn't exist. They just shouldn't, okay? And I've said this many times to you guys candidly, okay? Because I believe in being candid. If my business fails, if this fails, it will be, not because of you, not because of anybody else. It will be because I failed to provide a net benefit. Because I failed to provide a compelling enough product that it doesn't sell, that people don't support it. However they can. Again, bandwidth, financially, time, influence with friends, bringing along partners, and so forth. Okay, like if this sinks, it should. If someone's stream fails, this is going to sound harsh. I got harsher words next week. If this stream fails, if someone's stream fails, it should fail. That's how the market works. That's how it all works. Oh, right, I paused the music and I didn't turn it back on. Sorry. Paused it for the microphone thing. If a business fails, sure, it was mismanaged. Sure, maybe it was like you got wrongfully banned. Maybe there's a technical problem that shut things down. Sure, I get all that stuff. But on the whole, barring some sort of failure like that, something catastrophic, if a stream fails, it's because the streamer or prospective streamer, the hopeful streamer, failed to provide something of value, such that people said, I will sacrifice, because that's what you guys do. That's what you do with your time. That's what you do with your talent. And that's what you do with your treasure. Okay? Your time, your talent, and your treasure. That's what you guys bring when you come to the Mafia. Some of you are really good at hospitality. Some of you are really welcoming to people in chat. You're answering questions. You're saying hi to the new joins. You're welcoming folks into the Discord. You're engaging. You're plugged into the CNRs, the rendezvous, and you're engaging with your crew, trying to serve people, okay? Some of you have more dollars than time, and I've been in that spot. My gosh, okay? And some of you are like, I can't hang out all the time, and I can't do this thing, Gus, but I can support this way. There are a bunch of you guys who have sacrificed in time, talent, and treasure to say, as a vote of confidence, that phrase you hear me use and abuse all the time, vote of confidence, that this should exist. In the beginning, when I met the first handful of folks doing this, and I got like a $5 tip or a $1 tip, I was like, oh damn. And they were like, cool, man. And I was like, that's really sweet. Like, picture you being like a violinist on the street, or you're playing guitar, right? You're a street performer and you got your case down on the ground and people come along and put money in it. Same thing. It's a vote saying this street, this place, this square, this corner, this shopping center, whatever it is improved by your being here, doing whatever you're doing. Whatever your street performance is, you are a net benefit, okay? You are a net positive. You elevate the experience here. You bring something, and this place would be less for you not bringing it. Put money in the case, okay? That's the vote of confidence. So, if someone's really bad, maybe, at whatever they're doing, and they make it worse, they're not gonna make very much money, right? But if they're super entertaining, if they add, maybe they make more. So I'm sitting there, brand new baby streamer, right? And I get like a tip for like $1, $3. And I'm like, holy crap. Why? How? And I was playing Apex, and then I'm like, and I was a competitive Apex player. That's all I did, okay? I strictly did Apex all the time. And then I sort of branched out a little bit. And then I'm like, you know, why would somebody watch me play Apex? Okay? And I've had this talk before with some of you, so I'm sorry that this is repetitive for some of you. But if you want to know the canon, here it is. And again, I'm sorry I'm missing chat. I hope you guys are helping me field questions and welcoming in the new joins, because I'm not even seeing chat right now. Okay, I've got the window completely obscured at the moment, because I need to get through this or I won't be able to. When I was playing just Apex, I had to answer the question, why would somebody watch me play Apex when they could watch, insert all these other really amazing Apex players here? Okay, all of them. There's so many amazing players. Why would they watch me? We're streaming at the same time. Why would they choose me over them? This is a real question, and every single streamer should ask themselves that question. I do X. I bring X. Why would they watch me do X when all these options exist? Your time is precious. Your time is valuable. Your dollars are precious. Your dollars are valuable. Why should they choose me? And I had to have a hard conversation with the Upright about this, and some friends who were like, you should do it because you're really good at Apex. I had to sit down and be honest with myself and go, they wouldn't. They ain't that good at Apex. To be watched in Apex, you need to be like the top 10 players on Earth. Or do something funny or gimmicky with the game. Or be like extreme movement tech, but you're not particularly good at the game. Like, you had to bring something unique, and the field is like vicious, okay? There was like tight competition there. And I had to be real and go, I don't bring something unique. I don't bring something special to Apex. They wouldn't. So what do I bring? If I'm gonna be on the internet, if I'm gonna do this, what do I bring that others don't? Or perhaps others don't do well, or perhaps that they don't do consistently. Maybe, and in markets and business, you offer alternatives to people. Maybe you're open at different times, right? Maybe you have different price points. Maybe you have different variety. That's how you compete in business. And so when I sat down with this, I said, what do I have in life? What do I bring? What do I bring to you? Your time is valuable. What can I bring that's not a waste to you? What can I bring that's a value add proposition? And then we got to talking, and I was like, well, we do this thing in life. I've done this a bunch of times now with people IRL since like college, where I meet people and we start talking about something innocuous and the time disappears and long form stuff, and all of a sudden we're talking about some of the deepest stuff in life. They were colloquially referred to as Gus Talks. Okay. And in college, I had a roommate say to one of the other roommates, like, have you had your Gus Talk yet? And I like was in the other room and I said, what the hell is a Gus Talk? And they're like, you know damn well what a Gus Talk is. It's where we sit down and we're just like chilling on the couch playing a video game or something, and then 4 hours later we're not studying for the test that we should have been studying for. We're missing our sleep and we're talking about, you know, my favorite pet dying and all the trauma and all of the, and I'm like, oh, and they're like, that's a Gus Talk. And I'm like, oh, oh, thanks, I think. And it became like a thing. So I wondered, how do I translate that? How do I bring that to here? How do I, is it possible? No, it's not. It's not possible. Not in this context. We do stuff like that in the rendezvous. Not long enough. They're not long enough for that. We definitely do that in the bonus talks with the patrons each month. I've had the privilege of several calls accidentally with several of you that are like that. What do I bring? So I started doing the Gus Talks. I experimented, and you can go back and watch, unfortunately, the first 3 Gus Talks, because they've been edited, kind of. The first one didn't really get edited much, but that's because I didn't have split audio back in the day. It's all one audio track, and so if I made cuts, the music would jump around too. So that one's pretty uncut, unfortunately. That's back before I got my new eyeballs, so you can see glasses Gus, incidentally. The first 3 talks are on YouTube, and they were much shorter. They were not nearly as profound as I believed them to be then. I can't watch them now, very cringe. But yeah, I said I'll take a chance. I'll do some work here. I'll give it a shot. And some of you came, and some of you stuck around, and some of you have stuck around for a really long time. Okay? Like, I've known Joke and Jen and Suki and Cakes and James, and like there's some of you who've been here for a very long time. Skittles is like getting way back there too. Thumper. There's a lot of people who I met a long time ago. And you saw something here and said, all right, I'll come back. I'll come back again. I'll come back again. I'll come back again. There's something here. There's some benefit. There's something. Here we are. Now, I said to round out this, sorry for being long-winded, but gasp. I know you're shocked. You're like, that's so strange. It's not like us at all. Whenever I talk about the patrons, and I say any good that comes from this project can be traced right back to them, right? Right back to the patrons, because this thing lives or dies by them. That's not historically been the whole truth. Yes, the project lives or dies by them, but it's always been the case that if this didn't work out, because again, I didn't deliver, it's on me, period. Not on anybody else, okay? Y'all, let me be crystal clear, okay? This is not a part with your dollars talk. This is not a give out of season where you're financially able to talk. Not at all. No. No and no. What I'm saying is, if this fails, it's on me. Some people are in season, some people are out of season. That's life. It's not, oh, if only I had. Nope. It's if only I had. Okay? I am trying very hard to run a business, and I need to clean up quite a bit of it. I've made a bunch of errors, a bunch of miscalculations. I've been inefficient with a bunch of things, okay? And when I always try to err on the side of it benefiting you guys. I try. I'm not perfect. As ever, my only guarantee to you is disappointing you. My only guarantee is that I'm going to screw it up, is that I'm going to miss the mark. I'm going to fall short. Disappointment in chief. But if I could keep this business going, hooray. And if I couldn't, and I've said this now for 3 years, if I couldn't, that's okay. I'll just go back on active duty orders. I won't get to do this anymore. This will end, right? And I will thank you guys for your time. I will bow, and then I will ride off into the sunset and go do active duty orders. And, you know, I can do that for forever. Like, they don't even kick you out. You just do it for forever, basically. I mean, okay, you know what I mean. For a long ass time. I could do this for another 15 years and they'd take me. Benefits, good money, job stability, predictability, flexibility even if I want it. All sorts of like good benefits, good perks. It's always been at my fingertips. Two things I have been convicted of lately in my heart. That's not good enough. I love my country, okay? I know there's a bunch of you who don't. Whether you're an American or otherwise, I know there's a bunch of you who don't love your country. And I know there's a lot of flaws with America, okay? It's not lost on me. That's not lost on me. I know a lot of you guys take umbrage with the state of things or the state of how things were or whatever, okay? If I could leave, I would sort of sentiment. Not me. I love being an American. I'm proud to be an American. That's why it's in my tags, okay? I am proud to be an American. Plain and simple. No irony there. I have served this country for a very long time because I believe that it does good. I've seen it do good. I've helped it do good. Okay? I have perspective in this regard because I've been to a lot of the world and I've seen how horrible a lot of it is. Okay? So, I wanted to do this thing. But I haven't felt like I've been doing a lot of that in my role in the military right now for a long time. Okay? I've been of two minds, of two hearts. I've been divided. My attention has been divided since I started this. Because as I did this, and as I had the first Gus talk, and somebody was like, dude, I needed to hear that. Hey, this was something that you've convicted me. I kind of need to figure this out. Hey, what else? What do you think about this? And we got into some conversations. And some people were like, that helped me. When I've seen people pull themselves out of financial hardships because of, they were like, what do I do? And maybe it was some counsel that I gave, or at least they say so. Maybe it was this relationship thing. And they're like, this looks really bad. And we get the relationship back on the rails through some tough love and some like best principles, best practices. Like maybe this has been of benefit. And several of you have said so. And I'm grateful for the kind words. I'm always grateful for the encouragement. I have been for 3 years. It's never wasted. Never feel like it's wasted breath. Encouraging me. Since then, I have been a foot in each camp. I've been a fence sitter, okay? I'm sitting here going, yeah, I can do this project, but we'll see how it goes. And the military, well, it'll just sort of always be there as a backup, as a just in case, right? You can probably see where I'm going with this. That's kind of bullshit. That's kind of shitty of me. On the one hand, it's pretty shitty to them. They're like an afterthought to me now. And I've lamented about them to you guys here when I have short streams on Friday nights or Saturday nights. And I'm like, yes, military is messing with my schedule. I say it all the time, right? I go, they're a nuisance. What is that saying about them? What am I thinking about them? What am I ascribing to them? I see them as leftovers. I see them as a just in case. Okay? I say them as, well, you know, a contingency plan. If all else fails, I suppose I can settle for them. That's kind of lousy, isn't it? Maybe some of you wouldn't put it that way. They don't also necessarily think of it that way. I told them this today, okay? I said, I need to stop being selfish. They're like, no, you did this and you bring this and you've done a really good job with this. And I'm like, yeah. You don't know my heart. You've been a backup plan. You've been an afterthought. I told them. At the same time, you guys get less of me. You get less of my attention as it's divided. It also means that I've not, there's a saying, there's an idiom, okay? There's this notion, there's this historical thing, okay? Where some of you will be familiar. Historic battles, okay? Whereby you land on the boats, okay? You hit the shore and you are driven back by your enemies, okay? And you get back on the boats and you go out to the water and you're safe. So you retreat, okay? And then they hit the land again and they attack again and they get driven back again. So they get on the boats and they go back out to sea where they're safe again, right? And they do this a couple times. Until eventually, commander says, hit the shore, burn the boats. Now what? You can look this up. Matters of history. They fight like an animal cornered because they are. Now there's no backup plan. Now there's no runaway. Now there's no bug out. There's no contingency. It's you win or you die. Win or die. Win or don't. Those are your options now. Burn the boats. He had them burn the boats. They can't retreat anymore. And guess what? They won. I have, in the same way that they have become increasingly sort of obsolete to me, this afterthought to me, I have been putting more and more time into this project, into you guys. But all the while, I've had the boats. All the while, I've had the boats there. And I'm making headway and I'm making my way up the beach, right? And we're fighting onto the beach and we're gaining ground, y'all. We're doing it. This Mafia project has got teeth now. Like, it's got legs. We're moving, okay? But those boats are there. Which, in some sense, means that I've always sort of been looking backwards. As I talk to you guys about the future of the Mafia and what I want to do to serve you, again, to be a net benefit to you, to each of you who opt in to hard mode, I've been kind of peeking over my shoulder. They deserve better than being an afterthought, and you deserve my full attention. Which is why tonight I am announcing that I am a full-time content creator for the first time in my life. And that is all that I am. Yes, I am still husband to the hot bride, and my aim is to be the best possible husband that I can be. I want to serve her like crazy. I want her life to be so freaking exquisite because of me. But for the first time ever, I get to say that soon, TM, I will be a full-time content creator. The announcement is that I've got a short stream tonight. I've got a short stream tomorrow. I've got some paperwork and stuff that's at an undetermined date. Sometime in the next 3 weeks, I've got to go in and do more paperwork. And then I've got A couple more short streams at the beginning of February, okay? Beginning of February. And then we're done. Both of us. So, yes, we're burning the boats. This is it. This is my only business now. No health insurance from being in the military, no life insurance for being in the military, no dental, no any of that stuff, okay? This is it. Now, I never recommend that somebody put all of their eggs in one basket. Same thing goes with finances. We have been smart with our money, or tried to be. We've invested some of our money. We've saved our money. We've spread loaded our assets and stuff like that. Okay, so it's not like if my power goes out, I go bankrupt because I can't stream. Okay, but now it's for real. Now it's I better sink or swim. Now I better fight or die. I better win or die. I know so many content creators who are like, I work full time in this industry and I stream also on the side for funsies. I stream when I can. I stream when I'm feeling up to it, right? I stream when I'm not exhausted after a day of work. And that's great. And that's a side hustle. That's an asset. It's an ad. It's something, okay? I get having that in your life. I've had that in my life, and I've enjoyed having that in my life as it's become more and more prominent in my life. At one point, a while back, I stopped attending university for that particular pursuit for this. That was a different business that I was starting, a different business path that I was pursuing. And I stopped that for this. And I went, all right, I'll just shelve that. I'll just set it aside. I didn't drop out every, I've got all my paperwork and I could go back at any time. I haven't. And now I don't want to. I want to do this. You. No more early ends to streams. No more, well, I've got active duty stuff and that's going to get between us. Well, I'm being put on orders and that's going to mean I have to quit. War breaks out. This was a big part of our conversation, okay? Hot Bride and I, this was a big thing for us. War. Gang, war with China is in all likelihood coming. I never did get to deliver the very serious talk on China. The logistics proved very difficult. I went through a lot of screenings with all of the classified documents, okay? Because it's our job. We have insane clearances, okay? And so it's like, well, what can I share? What can I talk about? What can I lecture with? What material can I bring? And I have to bring that to auditors effectively. And they're like, no, you can share this. No, you can't share this. Redacted, 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 right? No, not this. Yes, this. No, not this. Yeah, this. And it's super complicated and it's super tedious. And I don't even know how many people cared. I have so much to do, so much to lecture on. And that was just taking up so much of my time. And I ultimately didn't deliver that talk. But war with China is coming. And for a long time, I have felt, well, my responsibility is to stay in, to fight that war. And I've had a lot of conversations with a lot of veteran friends of mine, a lot of people who are still in, a lot of old-timey veterans, all across the spectrum, right? This is something that I had to figure out this year, you guys. This is something that I had to come to for realsies. This with you guys right now. This is war. I am in war right now for the souls of you, for the spirits of you, for the what good is left in society. We live in a strange time. We live in the worst timeline. Last 4 years, since COVID and all that, we live in the crappiest timeline in many instances. Some of you are doing better than others, but I have very few people who are like, yeah, the last 4 years have just been chef's kiss, I think. Or 5 years at this point. Was it COVID? Yeah, 5 years ago? 5 years ago in a month, right? Yeah. And a lot has fallen apart. A lot has gotten worse. There's been a lot of social degradation. There's no community anymore. And like I say all the time, we die without that. So, I'm here. I'm in a war, fighting for the hearts and souls of people I care about. The hearts and minds. I am in a war. That war? Listen, I've been fighting that kind of war for most of my life, for all of my adult life, for my entire adult life, and that's not hyperbole. That's not my war anymore, because that pales in comparison. Again, sounds like hyperbole, but that pales in importance to you, to doing this meaningfully with you. Some of you know this, some of you don't. We need help. You need help. Some of you with little things, some of you with big things. And you're gonna fail if you try it alone. If you try it again alone, and again and again, as many of you have suffered. My purpose being here is to serve you, to be that net ad. What is that net ad? Well, it looks like getting you guys plugged into community. It looks like giving you humans with whom to get reps in, so that we can get the humanity back, because we're losing it. Now it's not automatic. I say this all the time. That doesn't happen automatically. Easy mode happens automatically. That's the default now. You don't even have to human if you don't want to anymore. It's all just DoorDash and Amazon. You have to opt in to hard mode. You have to opt in to difficulty. You have to opt in to humaning. And very few people are opting in. And the world's falling apart as a result. This is where I need you. I need you to opt in. I need you guys to opt in to hard mode. I need you guys to opt in to humaning, so that we can right the ship. We are at war. A very important war. I know it, and some of you do. Some of you aren't convinced, and I understand. I get that. You want to know. What does he mean, a war? How important could this sort of thing be? Come and see. Come and see. Try this hard mode business. It's not for everybody. Not everybody's prepared. As I've said, not everybody's ready. Not everybody's mature enough. Not everybody wants it. Try. Come and see. What will it do for your life? Come and see. What will it do for your family's lives? For the posterity's lives? For the world? For your nation? For your country that maybe you like, maybe you don't? Maybe you can fix it. If you don't like it so much, maybe you need to be the one working on it. Maybe you're the missing link. It's gonna take all of us, or at least a lot of us. We're at war, and I can't do it alone. So yes, in February, now they learned today, I'm doing a bunch of out processing type stuff for the next 6 weeks, or however long that is, 5 weeks. And then this is it. Yes, I constantly need to rein in this other project and this other idea, and I want to start this business, and I want to start this business, and I really want to start this business. And I need to rein all that in. One of my resolutions this year, as I've told you guys, is to focus. focus my efforts because you deserve my undivided attention. This project deserves my undivided attention for as long as I'm able to give it. So now you have it. Or at least soon you will have it. As I said, today was a really rough day. Now you know why. Tomorrow will be a rough day. Sunday will be a rough day. And I'm going straight from this stream to bed to work tomorrow, come straight home to stream to bed to work on Sunday, to come home to meetings, to wake up to work. It's back to back to back. This weekend's going to be tough, and I'm not going to get quite enough sleep. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me. Tomorrow is some of the silliness, okay? Tomorrow we're back to Ape Out, which if you didn't get to see on Tuesday in it, that is a hilarious game. It's absolutely preposterous. It's a ridiculous thing. I also don't know what the heck I'm going to do with it because the recordings of the game, for some reason, are astronomical. They're huge recordings. Bigger than Apex. That one recording from Tuesday night of playing Ape Out, okay? One is 177 gigs. The stream was like 4 hours and 10 minutes long. 177 gigs. What the how? I don't understand. Anyways, I'm gonna have to finish the game tomorrow is like the point. I'm gonna have to like speed run the rest. I don't know how, because I can't keep all those recordings. I'm like, all right, time to break out the new hard drives and plug it in. What the It's not recording in 4K. I don't know what it's doing. It's just regular old 1080. But yeah, something's gotta change. That's no good. Anyhow, tomorrow I get to get back to that, okay? It's a short stream again. I've got to end around 10:30 tomorrow night because, again, early bedtime because military. But the announcement tonight is this is one of the last times that I get to say that. It's one of the last times I have to say that, and it's one of the last times I get to say that. Because I no longer want to have a foot in each camp. I'm going to burn the boats. Well, we just did burn the boats. Now they're up in flames. Technically, I suppose it's possible to go over there and blow them out. Like, it's possible. Get enough water on them right now, and maybe you could salvage the boats. We could do it. We could. But after tomorrow, we will have done enough out processing type stuff that it won't be possible to put out the fires. So yeah, we're burning the boats. And I'm now, when I say any good that comes from this project, you can trace back to the patrons. It's only because of them. This project lives or dies by them. Same goes for all of you who are here with your bandwidth, right? With your encouragement, with your telling a friend, with your watching the Silly Houseplant tour and getting in front of more eyeballs, all that jazz, okay? Your time, your talent, and your treasures. Thank you. Whatever it is you bring, however it is you bring it, thank you. It's really something. I have more to announce. I don't get to do it tonight. There's a few things I need to button up first, okay? There's a few, I gotta, dot my T's and cross my I's. I gotta get some things in order. But there are more announcements coming in the next month. So, yeah, in the next month. Also, I've missed chat. I really hope that you guys were saying hi to the new joins. I know that I've missed chat. I've missed a bajillion questions and comments. I'm very sorry, but I really hope you guys said hi and you were nice and you were welcoming to the new joins, because I was not, and I was a bad host. Justin, it's good to see you. Hello, I am well. I'm doing especially well after all the stuff I got to announce tonight. I hope that someone waved at you. Very good to have you. Welcome, welcome. I aim to earn your time here. I see hydrates and anti-tilts. Okay, I see commands that I've definitely missed. I see another hydrate. Okay, I see things. Vixen! Oh, hello, Vixen. Very good to have you. See, look, another Vixen. See, stealth. Look how danger. Look how danger. If I called you Vixen, then what would I call Vixen here? Vixen, can I call you Vixen? Also, Justin, wait, hang on, let me mess this up. Justin, can I call you Justin if you're still here? If If somebody waved. If nobody waved, Justin won't be here. Justin's like, who this dude? Get this man's out of here. I don't even know what he's talking about. And I wouldn't blame you for a second, Justin. I really hope Justin got like 5 waves. Vixen, I hope you got 5 waves. You didn't. Jack says yes. Excellent. Jack, thank you, Jack. Vixen, very good to have you. How do I have you? How do I have the pleasure of making your acquaintance? To whom do I owe the pleasure? I don't, like, in whose general direction am I to yeet mine gratitude? Were you just doom scrolling through Twitch? Or like, what? I don't know. There. What, a month? Followed a month ago? Wait. But how? Nope, I don't remember. What was the context? The question remains. The question stands. How? How did this happen? How did a guy like me get to be so lucky? Yeah. These are my questions. Found you when you were playing Minecraft. Oh, okay. Just doom scrolling? You were doom scrolling through Twitch and you found me playing Minecraft? And here you are, nary a craft in sight. Or a mine, for that matter. Or the accoutrement thereunto pertaining. None of it. Okay. Hydrate. And there's a second hydrate. And there's an anti-tilt. But unfortunately tonight, this is my anti-tilt. Okay. Water. I have to go to the bathroom. It's very bad. Very bad. No Justin. Dang, we lost Justin. I'm gonna scroll up. Did anybody wave at Justin? Damn. Wow. I let Justin down. I feel really bad. Lost Justin. Justin could have been the next joke. Which, it's a war every stream. Where's the lie? Now that you're no longer in the military, will you do the China talk? Sucky. That's not how that works. I don't. Sorry, I was busy. And I appreciate that, you guys. I do. And I've had several people be like, I'm trying to pay attention. I can't do both. I get that. Clearly that's what I'm doing, right? I'm not welcoming, I'm talking. We're both, it's on us, all right? We'll do better next time for the next Justin. We lost this one, but no, Suki, I don't get to talk about so okay, the way clearances work, you guys, the way information and access to information and intel works is like it operates on a need to know basis. It's not like it's secret as long as you're in. Actually, we sign paperwork all the time that it's we will take this to our grave is what you swear. Like, ne'er in my life will these words pass my lips. Yeah, loose lips sink ships. Absolutely, Commodore. It's that's the way it is. So yeah, I don't get to talk about the stuff that was redacted anyways. Yeah, I could still do it. It's just the reason that it was so difficult is not because I was worried about getting in trouble or whatever. It's because it's against the law. I'd go to prison, not like slap on the wrist and it would hurt my career. Like, no. I'd be stripped down. If you want to know, Suki, ask in your rendezvous crew. Ask in a CNR and I'll tell you. I can tell. Oh, okay. I can't tell you everything. Again, this is not me telling you. I can give you the down and dirty part. I can give you some of the information that's not classed. Obviously, I'm not going to go out spouting classified information to any of you under any circumstances. Sorry, that's not the way that's going to work ever. Okay, there's no world in which I get to share a ton of that stuff. I just don't get to. But I can give you an overview. I can give you the stuff that is now unclassed, because a lot of it is unclassed, okay? And I can talk about that. Ask. If you want to know, I'll tell you. In your rendezvous cruise, if you want to spend that time knowing that thing, okay? But I don't get to... It's a huge amount of time, and doing geopolitics is not specifically my purpose for being here. My purpose for being here is to give you guys evergreen principles that will benefit your life and that of people around you, regardless of what's happening in the world. Yes, talking about war is sexy, I know. And because I care about you guys, I want to equip you guys with intelligence. I want to equip you guys with information so that you can plan, so that you can prepare. I want to do all of that. But to what end? There's lots of people that you can listen to, lots of analysts, lots of books that you can read on your own. And if I were to decide, this is the one though, I need to set aside everything else and equip them for China. Well, what about like the people in LA right now? Okay, now we gotta set aside everything and talk about fire safety, you guys. And here's what you do, and here's how forest management works, and here's how stupid policies lead to stupid outcomes in stupid places. To what end? Earthquake preparedness. What about this? What about that? Time check. Time check. Thank you. And you're right. Yes. That is something I need to care about. That is not a small thing. Thank you, time check. I hope to earn it, you guys. I hope to earn it. And I hope you will bear with me as I go into this year and refine things. Take chances. Make mistakes, get messy. Because that's going to be a theme this year. That's going to be a theme. Again, I've got more to announce. I have another meeting. I want to have one final meeting before I announce. There are two things that I want to announce. By way of things. I can't be any more specific than that. There's two other things that I want to announce, but I want to talk one last time with the patrons about it. In the January bonus call that we'll have sometime here in the next couple weeks. And that'll be high level stuff. So that'll be family and above. I'll be talking to about that. Because I talked to them about big stuff, right? I'll run it by them. Again, they've heard some of this, they've heard my musings, and I want to kind of finalize some things. So right now they're like, Gus, you talk about a lot of things. Those patrons right now are like, dude, you spitball a lot of ideas. It could be anything. And that's fair. That's fair. That's a fair point. I'm gonna talk with them, and then I'll announce some stuff. I'll give you guys a little bit of run up to any changes potentially that are coming. As for what the military stuff means in closing, it means you guys are going to get my undivided attention. The military is not going to be something that's looming. It's not going to be if we go to war with China, bye Gus. Nope, not anymore. I mean, if we go to war with China in the next 4 weeks, 5 weeks, if we go to war with China in the next 5 weeks, yeah, bye Gus. That's the way it works. Sorry. Nobody provoke China in the next 5 weeks, please and thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna be, wow, hanging up my hat, moving on, and one chapter closes, and a new one begins. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to burn the boats, because you guys ought to know this, okay? You ought know as I end here, and I'm sorry that I've missed so much chat. I will really attempt to before next stream begins tomorrow night, I will attempt to come home, really quickly change, go through all of the chat to catch up on everything you guys said and everybody I missed, apologies, and then start that stream. So I apologize, but parting shots here, final thoughts. I need you guys to know, Mafia, I need you to know that you are worth burning the boats. Not it's financially worth it, okay? Because if what I'm looking at is finances, this decision doesn't make sense. I need you, with all of your self-deprecation, okay? All of your self-loathing, all of your self-doubt, all of your anxiety. I need you to know that no matter how little you think of yourself or have historically thought of yourself, that's not how I see you. You are worth me leaving that behind. You are worth me closing that chapter. Incidentally, both of us. You are worth it. Hell or high water. We're in this now. You're worth burning the boats. So we are. And that's that. Thank you again for your patience. I'm sure that I probably missed another hydrate somewhere in there. Plus, I'm absolutely parched, so I'm gonna drink this anyways. And then I gotta raid out because tonight was, yes, it was sort of serious, but yes, we're all, it's not a formal talk, so we get to raid out, which we won't get to do very often anymore, incidentally, given that the talks are going to be a lot of the serious now and very few of the just chatting sort of things. I get to go get that cutie pie because, yes, she is asleep on the floor right there. I could get to go get her to bed proper, the bed, proper bed, not this floor, the floor upstairs, can't sleep on this floor. It's downstairs. Look at it. It's downstairs and everything. I mean, yes, same carpet, it's the same padding, it's the same floor, it's the same everything. But this, no. Yeah. So we go to sleep upstairs. Those of you guys who've seen the house tour, you get it. You guys, yeah, exactly. Tour. Does that work? Hey, it does work. Look, see, tour. If you haven't seen the house tour, you don't get the joke that we sleep on the floor. Brian and I. No, we don't have a dog. It's a higher tier floor. Yes, it's a $10 from the hot bride. Time for you to come see me! Exclamation point. Hot bride is right there. So somebody changed their name. Somebody is being sassy. Cause the hot bride is. Yes, I can see her phone. Okay, I can see her phone. Does she have a tablet? No. Somebody, I'm thankful for the tip. And yes, I'm gonna go. I can see her right now, so but now I get to pick her up and carry her up the stairs and then drop her on the floor up there. So, I knew these facts before the tour. I know, and a bunch of you guys know I've talked about sleeping on the floor before, but if you haven't seen it, you can go see it. Also have a futon floor bed. Oh yes, Suki. Floor gang, let's go. Floor gang, high fives, up high, all the floor gang, ready? We're gonna do a countdown here. You ready for floor gang high fives? Okay, 3, 2, 1. High fives. We like it. We take those. Again, I'm terribly sorry for all the chat that I missed, you guys. I'm sorry for the commentary that I missed. Crimson, it's super good to have you in. Primal, Stealth, Crispy, Spirit, I'm super glad that you're here. And it means a heck of a lot that you'd bring Crimson along. That's really something, okay? That's something. That is no small thing. We had somebody bring their mom once, and I was like, what does that say, right? What does that say when you're like, I'd bring my mom to this? I mean, those of you with healthy relationship with your mom, some of you have your moms are disappointments too, right? But they're pretty screwed up. You bring your wholesome ass mom here. You're like, yeah, I trust my mom. this is okay for my mom. There's like movies that you won't watch with your mom. But you're like, I'll bring my mom over here. Like that's nuts. So that all of you who are like, I'm gonna bring my spouse here. I'm gonna bring my boyfriend here. I'm gonna bring my girlfriend here. I'm gonna bring my dog here. Crazy. Pets for the goodest of boys, please. Pats for the goodest of boys. I'd appreciate it. Okay. You know all the stuff. You know all the things. You're equipped. You're set. Next stream is tomorrow night, you guys. 8 p.m. Pacific time. Again, DM me for times if you haven't already for interest in the rendezvous. I will be talking more about that this upcoming Friday. That's gonna be a rough night. Set an alarm or something. You don't want to miss it. It's gonna be a rough night. Next stream's tomorrow night with more Ape Out, and then if I don't finish it tomorrow night, which we'll see how quickly we get into the game, right, and how distracted I am, we will in all likelihood finish it Tuesday night, at which time I will be loaded up and ready to go with the next game that the patrons have voted on. Okay, the patrons are like, let's go, and the next game will be longer. We're not going to be jumping from game to game to game so quickly. The next game, and so when we get to the end of Ape Out, I will announce to you guys, or if I at least know the end is nigh and I get to maybe put it in a go live announcement, keep an eye on the go lives. I'll let you guys know what the next game is. I'm looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it for years, and the patrons voted. It's time to raid. Right. Thump. Hello, Thumper. Marine, I said 3 years ago that I would be here, and you are stuck with me. I apologize to you for that. Seriously, we all love you, and congratulations on taking the next hard mode steps in your life. Thank you, Thump. You did threaten me, it's true. You did threaten me 3 years ago, and made good on your threat. I apologize for that. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for all that you've done for this community, for all of you who would forfeit a Friday night, a weekend's eve, when you could spend this time any old where doing any old thing. Here you are. It says a great deal about you. So thank you. Thank you. Wild, thank you for being here, for sticking around, Wild. It's been a wild couple weeks. Knowing me, hasn't it? It's been a while. Come awake, I'll be here. We adore Hot Bride. She has made many sacrifices for this community as well. Her support and kindness runs deep. Pretty darn great. More cute games. Leanne, yeah. Fire from Joke. Sweet dreams. Good day. All right, gang. Let's raid. Let's do it. Let's see who's live that I can raid. Let's see who I don't normally get to raid, who's still live. Because that does not happen all the time that we end early. And now that that's not going to happen ever again, I seriously need to look at, okay, now we really got to stick around for a raid, you guys. There are people that I will never get to raid again because they end earlier than me. I know where we're going. I know exactly where we're going. Raid. There's a raid message. Mel has it right there. I've got it right there. Gang, we're gonna raid. Cakes. Cakes always ends before me. She has kindly raided us several times, and I want to raid Cakes because Cakes is a friendo. She's one of the ones that I have known the longest in this community, and she keeps coming back. She's plugged into the Mafia. She's plugged into the rendezvous. I want to raid Cakes. I may not get a chance again. I'd be really grateful if you guys would stick around for that. And copy those raid messages and let her know who sent you. Show some love. I never asked that anybody blindly follow, but if you want to do your own vibe checks, follow if you want to follow, don't if you don't. If you want to stick around, stick around. If you don't, don't. You will have already done me and the Mafia the kindness by going along and showing one of our own some love. Okay? She's doing just chatting, talking about all manner of things. Her community is lively and fun. A lot of chaotic energy over there. Again, can't say it enough. Big thanks to all the patrons, especially the public patrons: Aki, Bootless, Dano, Leanne, Ferret, Goose, Jen, Joke, Abby, Helly, Marty, Karma, Pre, Zen, Ryan, Thump, Tech, Mouse, Trotsky, Pell, Milk, Dragon, CJ number 1, and Zin. Thank you guys like crazy. What will it look like tomorrow? What madness will we get up to? Will we finish the game? Will we? Who knows? Will it take 900 gigs? Come and see. And as ever, I will strive to see that it's a decision that you don't regret. In the meantime, I wish for you each marvelous evenings, mornings, wherever ye be, and I will see you on the other side.